How you doing this morning, everyone? Okay, so I just went on like a whole monologue and the mic wasn't on, so...
The mic was on, it was just at
Oh, the mic was on, but the...
But not the leads.
But not my... Okay.
Yeah, they heard you. It was just...
One of my mics. Oh, wait, you could hear me? You heard my whole monologue.
The computer mic was on, your beats were off.
Ah, okay. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, exactly. I just got out of bed. Perfect. Okay, so I didn't completely talk to myself. How's everyone feeling this morning? I'm exhausted, but you guys feel good? I had a very, very long physio day yesterday. This woman kicked my ass for almost 3 hours, so I think that's why I'm exhausted. But any requests this morning? So remember, this week is kind of our mixed bag variety week. So if you have anything that you want to work on or things that you want to go over, specify. They're all just staring at me with big doughy eyes. They're like, whatever. Let's start laying down on our backs today. And if you do have any requests, please send them through. So laying down on your back, soles of your feet together, knees wide, eyes closed. We're back with Jane today. Hi, Jane. Closing your eyes if you haven't yet. And just taking a really nice deep and full breath in. And a big sigh out. Starting to deepen your breath in through your nose, out of your nose. So if you're feeling like me this morning, you're not fully awake just yet. As you deepen your breath, as we start to move through, you and your body will wake up gradually. Ooh, mood lighting. Okay. Okay. Do the opposite with your feet. So take your feet as wide as your mat. Let your knees fall in towards one another. And rather than just in, they kind of encourage your knees forward. Not too much. Just like a little hang. And you should feel that stretch deep in through the outer hips. Sometimes takes a few moments, but you'll start to feel it stretch into the low back. Slowly walk your feet back into center. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a little rock side to side, wiggling your toes, rolling your ankles, getting into fingers and wrists. And just a little bit of ab work to start. So taking your hands, actually let's do eagle arms or dragon abs. So right arm under, right leg over. Right arm under, right leg over. Like when you sit fancy in a chair. So like, yeah, good. And then squeeze your legs together. So the fingers will hit the floor behind your head. Your toes will just barely touch the floor in front of you. So just know, the closer your foot is to you, the smaller the range, the less intense the ab work will feel. The further away your foot is, the deeper, the longer the range, the deeper the work. Okay, so you always want to have a little bend in your knees. Vic, keep them on the floor to start. Good. As you inhale, really stretch through the front body, slingshot your heart open. And then as you exhale, you do the opposite and you contract. So the belly button presses down, both ends lift up at the same time. Beautiful. Inhale to come down. Exhale right back up for 2. So you never collapse, you stay in that muscle. Inhale to come down, feel the work in your core as you extend. Exhale back up for 3, hold, don't rush out of it, Jane. Inhale down, back up for 4, hold. Inhale down, good. 5, hold here. For 5, What did the cat do? 4, knock something over, it started. 3, 2, take your hands behind your head. No, 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 stay up, stay up, stay up. Lift up higher, shoulders. Unravel your legs, squeeze the right knee into the chest, left leg goes long. For 1, lift the shoulders higher, switch your legs, keep your arms as they are. Switch 2, keep the back of the hips even and heavy. Switch 3, long, strong legs. 4, hold. 5, hold, pubic bone to belly button. 6, hold, the low back presses down into the mat. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now with a twist, left elbow, right knee 1. Switch 2, switch 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just 10. Hug your right knee into your chest. Drop your head down, left leg goes long. Inhale. As you exhale, pull that leg over the midline of your body for a twist. Use your inhale to lengthen your spine. And the exhale, belly to spine, ring back. Slowly come back into center, half happy baby. So walk that left foot flat to the floor, the knee bends, either hooking onto your right big toe with your peace sign fingers, or you grab the outer edge of the foot. And remember, the arm kind of like goes inside of the knee, but the hand grabs the big toe or outside of the foot. So you keep your, and then also remembering, if you're someone who's tighter in your low back and in your hamstrings, you don't have to have this 90-degree angle. No one really tells you that about happy baby. You know, you can actually have your heel a little closer to the back of your thigh, but keep pulling your knee into your armpit, but the back of the hip heavy. So if you're someone who's like trying to get to the 90-degree angle, but you're like vibrating, it just ease up. You can still do the same and have the same effect without killing yourself. Drop your right foot flat to the floor, left knee is bent. Lift your hips to the sky with an inhale. Lift those hips as high as you can. Lift up high to your tippy toes. Squeeze your glutes, press up, 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 up. Inhale. And as you exhale, keeping your hips as high as you can, as long as you can, you start to roll and ripple down through the spine. Upper back, middle back, low back. Tailbone uncurls. Very, very last. Beautiful. Left leg goes over top of your right. Left arm goes underneath your right. Eagle wrapping those legs. Reaching behind you. So this is kind of like the ab machine at the gym. You really want to like extend, flare the ribs out as you inhale, and then pull the ribs in as you exhale. It all lifts up at once for 1. Hold. Don't rush out of it. Good. Inhale, come down. Just tap, but don't collapse. Exhale, round and curl back up for 2. Good. Inhale down. Just a baby tap, not a release. Back up for 3. Good. And down. 4. And down. 5 and hold here. So press your low back into the floor. Lift your tailbone higher, lift your shoulders higher. Rock the shape forward. So press your elbows into your knees and move the shape forward. Take your hands behind your head. Keep crunching. Upper ribs in. Use the exhale to help you. Unravel your left leg. Squeeze the left knee into the chest, the right leg forward for 1. Switch 2. Keep the back of the hips even. That's the work. The upper ribs in. 3. Everything stays still as the legs move. Good. Switch 4. Switch 5. 6. Good. 7. Upper ribs in. Belly to spine. 8. Nice, Jane. 9. 10. And just 10 with a twist. So squeezing the left knee in. Right elbow, left knee. 1. 2. Good. 3. 4. Don't rush. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Squeeze the left knee into the chest. Drop your head down. Breathe in. As you exhale, pull it over your body for a twist. Slowly come back into center, half happy baby. Bring your right foot flat to the floor. Tailbone rolls down and forward, knee into armpit. Now for those of you extending that bottom leg, today I'd rather you let it drop open. So with the foot flat, the knee bent, let it fall into a half Supta Baddha Konasana. For me, I find this just gives me a much nicer stretch, but the weight, the counterweight of that right leg opening keeps both my hips like firmly and evenly planted into the floor. Tailbone down and forward. Nice. Okay, we release. Drop that left foot flat to the floor. Bring your right foot flat to the floor. Press down, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes. Go up, 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 up. And then ripple and articulate through the spine as best as you can. Massaging each vertebrae down to the floor. Hug your knees into your chest. Grab behind your thighs. Start to rock and roll up and down the mat. And when you're ready, you'll find your way into a downward facing dog. So you either can cross your ankles and roll over, or find a tabletop, swing your legs around. However you get there is good. Nice. So feet are about hip width apart, and hip width is like 2 knuckle widths side by side between your feet. So you can take your feet a little bit wider. This makes you feel more stable. Exactly, super good. This also gives you a little bit more room in your hamstring. So if you're feeling really tight in the back of your legs, sister of Dana, I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. What was your name?
Ella.
Ella? Amazing. So relaxing your neck, bend your knees. Bend your, yeah, so that you can bring your chest closer to your thighs and your bum higher in the air. Yeah, like that. Nice. Just pedaling out your feet, bend one knee, stretch the other. As you inhale, lift high to the tiptoes. Roll your sit bones a little bit higher. Melt your heart a little bit closer to your thighs. Relax your neck. We call this turbo dog, so you should feel that nice pull and stretch through the spine. Press forward to your high plank, pause, and hold. Shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists, hips and shoulders at the same height. Squeeze your legs strong. Wrap your elbows back towards the back of the mat. Hug your arms into the midline and charge everything up. It's all awake. It's all working. It's all contributing to the whole. Float your right toes, 1. Drop them down. Float your left toes, down. Drop your knees. Look forward, lean forward, chaturanga for 3. Elbow squeeze in to lift you. Look at this frickin' precision. Back to tabletop. My God, Jane. Forward and down for 2. Oh my God. Up and back. Wow. So different. Forward and down. Hold here. Don't go so low. Hold here. Stay here or tuck the toes and float the knees. 3. Elbows tighter. Press away from your fingertips to curl the upper ribs in, the tailbone under. 2. Okay, everything down to the floor. Amazing work. Inhale, cobra for 1. Shoulder blades squeeze. Collarbones wide. And release. Back up for 2. Maybe hands a little wider, maybe a little further back. Good. And release. Moving with your own breath. And again, inhale, we lift. And release. All the way down to the floor. Right arm out beside you, wrist and shoulder, one straight line, rolling over onto your right side. Opening it up. Little shoulder stretch. Nice. Switch, come over to the left. So reaching the left arm out, bringing the right hand underneath your shoulder and rolling onto your left side. Yes, that's it, Ella. You got it. And for more balance, you'll be happier with your top foot behind you. Yeah, there you go. Take an inhale into the center of your chest, open, expand. Exhale, soften the shoulder blades together. And then slowly come back to center. Hands underneath your shoulders, cobra or upward facing dog. We're holding this here for 5. Wherever you are, heel of the hands pulled towards your hips. Shoulder blades squeeze. 2. Victoria, root that index finger down. Index finger roots down. Elbows wrap back as index finger roots down. Downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, inhale, bend the top knee, open up your hip. Whatever you like here, a few moments for yourself. So you can bend and stretch the top knee. You can make circles. Maybe the left forearm comes down to the floor to deepen your stretch. Step your right foot to the front of your mat or grab and pull it there. Drop your back knee down. Both hands come on top of the right knee. We did this yesterday. Press away, round and curl, pulling the the left hip forward. Yeah, even more rounding, Jane. Yes, 3, 2. Good, softening back down into the hips, hands to the floor, step back, downward facing dog. As you inhale, move forward, high plank. Drop your knees if you need to. Chaturanga, slow all the way. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Shoulder blades squeeze. Soften the elbows so you can pull your heart through. Exhale, go back, downward facing dog. Left leg to sky, inhale. Same, but different, whatever you need. When you're ready, step or pull the left foot through between your hands. Nice. Drop your back knee down, both hands on top of your left knee. And then you're fiercely pressing away, rounding your spine. You're trying to pull your right knee forward towards the front of the mat. So you should feel that nice deep stretch through the front of your right leg, right hip flexor. 3. Keep running towards it. Try not to run from it. 2. Soften in with an exhale, hands to the floor, step back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And big breath out. Inhale forward, high plank. Chaturanga, drop your knees if you need to, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So you either stay in down dog for 5, or you're going to lift high to the tiptoes, look forward, bend your knees, keeping your feet heavy. Okay, your eyes will look forward at your fingers always. You're going to jump up and down, okay? So when you jump, you're thinking about moving this tailbone, okay? This very big flat part of your back. You're using the power of your thighs, your quads, okay, to jump and push this above the back of your head. So Jane will keep her feet heavy, like she has like weights on them. So take a nice bend. Now when you jump, Jane, I want you to keep your chest open. That's also important that you keep that slingshot. But what I want you to do, instead of jumping forward, you're gonna jump up and land back where you started. Up. Okay, now when you jump, don't let those legs go spaghetti noodle. They gotta stay uncooked spaghetti noodle. Straight. Yes! Exactly. So I want you to, Jane, use the momentum. You're going to jump, down, up, and tell yourself that. Down, up, yep. Down, bend, yeah. So imagine, Jane, that you're landing on a marshmallow and you're not just hitting the floor hard. Like once you hit the floor, you're actually going to soften in and bend the knees even more. Land, yes, and then keep going. 1, good. 2, good. 3, next one, jump your feet to your hands, up. Nice. Inhale, halfway lift. Yeah. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand, reach up and look up. Take a nice big stretch. Look up, reach up. Just remember, it's all at your fingertips. We just have to access it. Deep breath in, reach and look up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale, charge it up. Hands to the floor, step it back, high plank. Chaturanga, slow and low, always dropping your knees if you need to. Inhale, cobra or up dog, pull your hips through. Exhale, downward facing dog, right leg to sky, inhale. Right foot steps through between your hands. Turn around to face the back of your mat and twist. Right hand comes to the floor, left hand comes to the sky. You can choose feet flat or feet edges. So Ella, switch your hands and you're perfect. Right hand down, left hand up. Dana, you switch your hands too. There you go. Twisting. Turn all the way back around to face the front of the mat. Drop your back knee down and then shift the weight back and flex. Half split. That's it. You're doing great. You got it. Pull those toes into your face. Pull the left hip forward. You can choose to stay here or take it into that funky Vashisthasana. So just like a modified side plank, you can either grab your big toe or grab your shin and open. Pressing away from the front hand to lift the top hip high, we hold. For 3. For 2. Nice, drop that right foot back to the front of the mat. Bend forward into your right knee and then scooch the back knee forward a little bit. Right heel squeezes back, left knee squeezes forward. Hands on the floor, tuck the back toes, lift the hips. Hold. So we're in a low lunge here, my love. But with the back leg straighting and floating. So right heel back, left toes forward. From here, float your hands behind you, palms face the floor. And then wrap your shoulder blade, so flip your palms the other way. Good. Lift your hands a little higher. Try to squeeze your pinky fingers to touch behind the back. They won't, but you try. And then shift all your weight forward into that front foot. Keep squeezing the right heel back, the left toes forward. You should totally feel this in your core. We hold 3. We hold 2. With your inhale, sweep the floor. We rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back, high plank. Low plank. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left leg to the sky, inhale. Left foot steps through or grab and pull it to the top of your mat. Crescent lunge, rise up, 1 breath, inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back, high. Chaturanga, low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Land and breathe. Staying here for 5 breaths, or inhale, high to tiptoes, look forward, bend the knees. Jumping up and down for 5. Good. 4. Don't wait for me, just go. Use the momentum to your advantage. 3. Yeah, and then the last one, tailbone goes high. Yes, exactly. So how to float the feet forward without smashing them into the floor. You really have to, once you feel suspension, it's really about the fingertips. You're pressing away, you're rounding, you're pulling the ribs in. I don't know how to describe it, but it just works. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand, reach up and look up. Big stretch. Maybe a little back bend if it feels nice. Exhale, fold all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to the mat, step back, high plank. Chaturanga, low plank. Inhale up. Shoulder blade squeeze, collarbones broaden. Exhale back. Left leg to sky, inhale. Step or pull the left foot through between your hands. Turn around to face the back of the mat. Left hand to floor, right hand to sky, open. Feet flat or feet edges, you choose. Turn around to face the front of your mat. Drop your right knee down, shift the weight back, and stretch your left leg. Taylor, you're still very narrow. Try, yeah. Does that make a difference? Easier? Yeah. Okay, do you? Blah, 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 blah. Take it into a variation if you like. If you want to play, go for it. If you want to stay where you're at, you stay where you're at. Remember, it's like an option, not a requirement. I just want to give you as much as I can. because I can't physically be with you all the time, but I do have the goal of living rent-free in your mind constantly, whether you're here in my class or someone else's. Step that left foot to the front of the mat. Bend forward into that left knee. Tuck your back toes, squeeze the back knee up off the mat, hold. So lift your hips in line, just slightly above that knee joint, even a little less. There. Left heel squeezes back, right toe squeeze forward. So a nice solid foundation. Reach the hands back behind you. Wrap the shoulder blades around the spine and then shift everything forward. Oh, she's all the way up the tree. Oh my God. Sweep the floor, rise up, like all the way up. Hands to the floor, step back, high plank. Low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, right leg to sky, breathe in. Right foot steps through or grab and pull it to the top of your mat. Squeeze the back leg strong, rise up, crescent lunge, breathe in. Good, hands to the mat, step back. High plank, chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Big breath out to draw back. Inhale, high to tiptoes, look forward. Bend your knees, walk or jump your feet to meet your hands, top of the mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Utkatasana, chair pose, take a seat. We get lower, baby bit more. Inhale to stand, reach and look up, float your left knee up. Keep those hands to the sky, babe. The left knee is to the sky. Kick your left heel forward. Now, don't really care about the height of that extended leg. Drop the leg lower and then push your heel back into your body, hips back, heart forward. Beautiful. And look up if you can. 3, 2, warrior 3. Keep pressing your thumbs behind you as you find airplane. Spreading the fingers, spreading the toes. Get longer. Move in opposition from your belly button. Step it back, crescent lunge, inhale. Take a twist, left elbow, right knee. Now if you need to, you can drop your back knee down to the floor, so other elbow, twist. There you go. So for stability, you squeeze that back leg as strong as you can. Make sure it's on and awake. Second key for stability, squeezing right heel back and left toes forward. Yeah, Dana, lock out that back knee as much as you can. Really engage that quad. Yeah, there you go. And the third key for stability, especially in this twist, is right leg out and left arm in. With your inhale, lift your heart up to your thumb so you're not resting on that leg. Shoulders press down your back. Use your exhale to rinse through center. And just like our seated twist, when you hit the physical max, which is like you won't be able to breathe, when you hit that physical max, you work with the belly. Let it expand, let it contract. Wide leg forward fold, turn to face the left side of the mat. All the way down. So remember, general rule of thumb, if your head is touching or almost touching the floor, you're not doing anything. The work has stopped. So you walk your feet closer together. If you're someone who's tighter and you need more room, by all means, take space, take the room. Give some softness to your knees. If you practice your inversions, feel free to go upside down. Headstand, forearm balance, pressing into handstand. And Nia, my love, what I want you to actually do instead of this, because this is easy for you, I want you to start working on the straddle press. So from the wide-legged forward fold, you're going to just rock the weight to your tiptoes. Nope, stretch your arms straight. I want you to start working on the handstand variation. No, not the headstand. Head is off the floor, because this will help you with your jump forwards. So you're going to press into the hands, round, ripple, round the spine, hollow the belly. Imagine someone's holding a lighter underneath your belly. And that sensation is what I want you to feel when you're jumping forward, is that pressing away, the rounding in. Yeah. Okay, everybody, if you're up, make your way down. Halfway lift. Good. Turn around to face the back of your mat. Side plank, right hand to the floor, left hand to the sky. So options, the modification is to, tap dance that left foot back to the center of your mat. Press down through both feet and lift the bottom hip high. Next option is stepping the foot back to stack, flexing both feet into your face like you're already standing on a floor. From there, any leg variation. You can simply float the foot an inch. You can bring it to tree pose. And if you are floating the top leg, the goal eventually is to root the bottom big toe into the floor. Nice work, guys. Squeeze that bottom leg strong. Make sure it's not the arm doing the work, but the bigger muscles. 3, 2, come back to high plank. Left forearm comes down to the floor, heels drop to the left, right hand to the sky. You can either keep the feet staggered or stack the feet. Pubic bone to belly button. And make sure, guys, we all do it, that you're not over-rotating. Vic, Taylor, Alex. Don't over-rotate that top hip back behind you. Lift out and up and out. Yes. Look up to the top thumb. Don't let that hip drop. 3, 2, both forearms down to the floor. Forearm plank, we hold. Tailbone under, upper ribs in. Drop the hips. Belly to spine. For 5, elbow squeeze to toes, toe squeeze to elbows. 4, on the forearms. On the forearms, yep. Kind of easier, but not. 2. Walk into dolphin's plank. So forearms are on the floor. It's like a down dog, but on the forearms. And I like to take my feet wider, keep my heels lifted and my knees bent, and that really helps me get my chest back. Make it more about creating the length through the spine and the opening through the chest than getting the heels to the floor and having the legs straight. Options from here, if you want to practice your forearm balance, or if you want to just practice having weight, one leg up, one leg down. If you need a rest, you come into child's pose. So child's pose, big toes touch, knees wide. Yeah. So if you're going to lift the leg up, oh, nice. Okay, wait, you're making me nervous here.
Am I making you nervous?
You're making me nervous because I can't catch you. I can't catch you. So don't flip them in the air.
Okay. Little hops.
Yeah, let Alex go behind you, okay?
Face the other way so it's not ending up in a total pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jane's turning.
I'm not really sure if I'm gonna like hit my pincha with it. Okay, Alex, you can just do this.
Yeah, you come on the other side.
Yeah, go for it.
Go.
You're good.
So press, slingshot the chest back first. When you jump up, Jane, knee to nip. Bottom knee to nip. Top leg to sky, knee to nip. That's not nipple. There. Nice. Grab the top of the, grab her foot when she jumps up. That was it. Hold it. Now, Jane. Nope. Knee to nip. Tailbone over the back of your neck. Send it there. Yeah. Belly to spine. Press up and out of the floor.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay, nice work, guys. Child's pose facing the back of the mat. Turn back around. That was epic. It's there. You found it. You found it for a second, so it's in there. The body is super weird like that. It's like riding a bike, you know, like we have this intention, we have these like goals that we want to hit these postures, right? And then something happens where there's this in between of like our mind and our ego is still too attached. Oh my God, this cat is insane. I wish you could see the athletic, my God. Lena said, go Jane.
Oh, thanks.
So yeah, there's this thing where, let me get you back to the front of the mat. As you inhale, round and curl, tabletop. Tuck your toes, down dog. Take your right leg up and back to the sky. Breathe in. Good. Step your right foot through between your hands. Turn all the way back around, face the front of the mat. Okay. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, move forward, high plank. Drop your knees if you need to, chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Don't walk those elbows like that. Shoulders down. Good, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Big breath out. So yeah, there's this thing that happens when we have a goal, an intention, a focus, where like we want it so bad, you know? And it's that wanting, that expectation of doing it that kind of knocks us off our balance actually when we're in the posture. It's that gripping of wanting it. So you have to be like, you have to want it and work towards it, but not care about if you land it or not. Unaffected by the outcome. Inhale, high to tiptoes, look forward. But once you get it, even for a split second, it's like riding a bike, like it is in the body. It will happen. Now, once it's in your body, you have to work to get your mind out of the way. The overthinking, the overanalyzing, the overdoing, the overquestioning, the micromanaging. High to tiptoes, look forward, bend the knees, and jump, top of the mat. Nice, halfway lift, forward fold, Utkatasana. So sit in it. We go lower, you keep melting. Like candle wax, you keep melting. You go to your max, pause, inhale to stand. Keep those hands up. Float your right knee this time. Kick the right heel forward. Don't care how high it is, but do care about the thumbs pressing back behind you. The upper ribs pulling in. Feel how hard that is to like press your thumbs back, but pull your ribs down at the same time. Hips back, heart forward even more. Warrior 3, so finding that airplane pose. So once you find that balance, you get longer. Press up and out of the bottom heel, lift up and out of the bottom hip. And you spread your fingers and toes as if you could really grow out of your skin. Step it back to crescent lunge, inhale. Any adjustments that you need to with your feet. Forward and back, side to side. Squeeze that back leg strong. Like really wake up that quad. And then twist. That's what keeps you stable, is first that back leg. Second, left heel back, right toes forward. Third, left leg out, right arm in, and then as you inhale, lift your heart towards your thumbs. Lift up off of that bottom leg. Shoulders away from your ears. Beauty. Every inhale, you find length. You're doing great, Ella. Every exhale, a little more depth. Wide leg forward fold, turn to face your right. So once again, Nia, same thing. So yes, exactly that. You're pressing away, rounding, leaning the shoulders past your wrists. Yeah. If you do feel a little moment of suspension, squeeze your quads and keep leaning forward. You're getting, yeah. And walk your feet closer too. If they're a little closer, you'll feel a little better. Keep rolling, keep rounding. That's it. If you're up, make your way down. Halfway lift. Turn around to face the front of your mat. Sorry, back of the mat. Side plank. Left hand down, right hand, right foot, steps back, taps back. Nice, and then press away from that front hand to lift the top hip higher. Yeah, you can short, exactly. Yeah, super good. Belly, pubic bone to belly, yes. It's just like a gasp engagement. You just want to have it. It's like how we think about the bandhas. Okay, right forearm comes down. Drop it over into a forearm plank on the right. Both feet stagger or they stack. Keep pressing out of the bottom shoulder. Lift, hips higher, wake up the quads. Flex those toes in towards your face. Both forearms come down to the floor. Tailbone under, upper ribs in, hips and shoulders same height. Elbow squeeze to toes, toes squeeze to elbows. We hold for 5, 4, 3. Patricia, look forward, my love. That's defeated. Don't be defeated. Press down to go up. Wake it up. I know it's hard, but you've been through worse. Hold it. 3. Press. 2. Okay, dolphin. Dolphin, dolphin, dolphin. Walk it up, heart open, heels high, knees soft. Okay, and then you have a few moments to work on whatever you want, whether that's headstand, whether that's your forearm balance, or it's a rest in child's pose. So turn back around, Jane, just because it's making me nervous, too many things, and I can't get up to help you. So yeah, what I want you to do, you're gonna lift the leg up. Whichever leg you like, good. Hop it in as much as you can. Now, pressing away from your forearms, round the mid-spine. Yes. You're going to, keeping that left leg long. Yeah, jump and just bring knee to nip. Yep. She's behind you, so know that you're safe. Let her try. Just be there just in case. Don't catch it. Let Jane figure it out. Yeah. You can bring your top foot a little bit more over, Jane, and then pause. Yeah. Press down to go up. Wake up those toes. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I didn't know that would be so easy.
I didn't know that would be so easy.
Thanks, Alex.
Everyone snaps for Jane. All right, everyone. When you're ready, turn around to face the front of your mat. Jane, you just stay there. Everybody else, you will be facing the back of your mat in down dog. Take your left leg up to the sky, step it through, and then just meet us at the front of your mat in downward facing dog. Go through a vinyasa. Inhale, high plank, dude, and that was freaking solid. Epic, epic, epic. Great form. Chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. A deep breath in. You see, there is method to the madness. I am crazy, but usually the good kind. Walk your hands to meet your feet at the back of the mat. Let's take a twist. So Utkatasana, left elbow, right knee. Same thing, lift your heart to your thumbs, shoulders away from your ears. Sit your hips lower than your heart. Take a deep breath in, really work that twist. And as you exhale, fold forward. Heel toe your feet, hip width apart. Grab onto your big toes with peace sign fingers. Come up halfway lift, inhale. Pull the elbows apart, relax the back of your neck down. Yeah, good. Exhale, shake your head yes. And shake your head no. Come back to center. And Ardha Utkatasana, half chair. If you want to fly into your arm balance, Bakasana, crow pose. Oh, Alex, can I have you come here for a sec? I'm sorry. Jane, can I swap you out for a sec?
Of course.
Just for 1 second. So Alex, when you come into your crow pose, what I want you to do is start to work on pressing, rounding the spine. So using your knees to press away from the back of the arms, rounding the spine and stretching your arms straight as much as you can. So come into it first and then toes to touch. Yeah, now start to, you got it. So you have to lean forward into the fingertips a little more. Just, yeah, now start to stretch up. Round, 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 round. See if you can bring your toes to tap the back of your wrists. Now pressing into the back of the wrist, can you press your bum to the sky? Lean forward into your fingertips. Lean forward into your fingertips. Stretch your legs. Amazing. So lolasana. Jane, do you want a towel? Yeah, so I find if I like come into, yeah, press, stretch. So good. So we're working towards lolasana. And what lolasana is like from the crow pose, I can't do it. I'm gonna show you with one leg what it looks like. Just one leg. So when you come into the lolasana from your crow pose, the toes touch the back of the arm and you're pressing up. So like it's like the toes are on the back of the wrists. So from the crow, ooh, you press, you round, you lift, toes touch, and then keep pressing into, you have to like, you're pressing down into the hands to round the spine. That's all I can do right now. Try it again. Sorry. Oh, pillows, everything falling apart. It's week 5, guys. Everything is just starting to collapse. Okay. So look forward, lean forward, round the spine, hollow the belly. Yeah, like you have a lighter. Someone's holding a lighter underneath. Yep. Keep leaning in. Use their toes against the back of the wrist. Press down into the hands. Press into the floor to lift your bum up. Yeah, like that. Mm-hmm. That's what we're looking for. So even practicing from there, yeah, that, and then press through the toes. Lift your bum high.
You can keep your feet on the floor and practice it, just so you can feel the feeling. Like that. Okay, great work, Alex. Thank you so much. I'm gonna work with you on this after class, because it's right there. Snaps for Alex. Okay, we come back. Thank you, Jane. Did we do the twist on the other side yet? No, we haven't. We need to twist right elbow to left leg, Utkatasana. The rest of you had a break, so get into it. Rachel, mon amour, weight in the heels more, and pull that right hip back. Take an inhale, lengthen. Bigger exhale to twist, and then fold forward. Heel toe your feet, hip width apart. Good. Grab on to big toes with peace sign fingers. Halfway lift one more time. Pull yourself in one more time. Release your hands, walk it out, downward facing dog. Move forward, high plank. Float your right toes. Up and back to the sky, three-legged dog. Walk your hands to meet your feet at the back of your mat for standing split. Don't care how high that top leg goes, but make sure it is not a cooked spaghetti noodle. Al dente. Staying here, or you can drop this into a forward pistol squat or a dragon. So the dragon squat is the one you do to the side. Forward pistol squat, obviously, is forward to the front of the mat, so you choose. We hold for 3, or you can add in a handstand also. 2, bring yourself back to the standing split, whatever that means. Walk yourself back out, three-legged dog. Step it through, warrior 2. Open it up. Inhale to reach. Exhale, reverse, stay low in the front leg and hold here for 3, for 2. Trikonasana. So sliding, yeah. If you want to keep it bound, go for it. Otherwise, right hand reaches forward, hand comes down, shin block or floor. It's like you could hear me. You got it. And use that connection of like the front arm and the front leg as a bind, like an energetic bind. So when you press for me it helps. Like if I'm pressing my leg into my arm into my leg, I can squeeze my feet together more. I can create more expansion in my arms, squeezing my shoulder blades. Good. Using your left hand, pull yourself up to stand, bend back in, warrior 2. And then right leg comes up and back to the sky, three-legged dog. Big stretch. Half pidge, right knee, right wrist. And making your way down. Tuck toes, back toes. Inwardly rotate even more. Make sure you're breathing. Pull the back leg up, around, and over when you're ready. Seated twist. Stepping that left foot over top. Hand behind you. Left hand behind you, right hand to the sky. Breathe in. And then take your twist. Inhale to sit up tall, exhale to twist deep. Counter your twist, keeping both sit bones on the floor. So once you come over, press away, round the spine, root that left sit bone down. Good. Inhale to come up. Navasana, boat pose, balancing on your bum. One time, inhale high. Exhale, go low. Inhale high. Cross your ankles, plant your hands. You can go through your vinyasa or just step back to down dog, up to you. Left leg will come up to the sky when you get there. Keep the hip closed and walk your hands back to meet the standing leg. Standing split. So from here, so many options. You can stay with hands on blocks or floor. You can bring one or both hands behind the left ankle. You can add in your handstand hops. Or you can add in that side or front pistol squat, you choose. Come back to where you started in that standing split, left leg to sky. Walk yourself back out, three-legged dog. Hug the knee to the chest, step the left foot through, warrior two, open it up. Inhale to reach. Exhale to reverse. Stretch out your front leg. Trikonasana. Hand comes down, shin block or four. So try not to have like weight landing on your your left fingertips. Press the leg into the arm and the arm into the leg. Use that as an energetic connection. And use that energetic connection to help you squeeze your feet closer together, to expand the spine longer as you inhale, to reach through the top fingers a little bit more. Good, slowly bend back in, warrior two. Hands come back down to the floor. You find your way up and back, three-legged dog. Left knee, left wrist. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Good. And then getting down, taking up space. Elena, soften your right hip towards the floor a little more. And then walk your forearms forward a little bit more. I want you to take up more space with the torso, if you can. So with your inhale, almost like a spinal wave, like that, to bring you more forward. Nia, I'm dying. I'm literally dying. Nia's rescue dog, who is also a three-legged dog, is just showing her all of his love and attention right now in a very funny way. When you're ready, press your way up to seated, back leg comes up, around, and over. Right hand right hand behind you. Left hand to the sky. Inhale to sit taller. Exhale to twist deeper. Counter your twist. Come over to the left, a little bow down. Slowly come up. Beautiful. Rock your way back to your sit bones. Pause and hold. Now. Jane's looking at me. She's like, no. What is it? It's not that bad, I promise. So I want you to point your feet. Good. Now from here, bring your toes to touch the floor. A little more forward. Yeah, like that. Now breathe in. As you exhale, lean back and bring your arms by your ears, but lean back. But look up. No, keep your toes on the floor. But keep your torso straight, but lean back. You should be fucking vibrating. She's like, I am. Toes heavy, heart high, shoulder blade squeeze, lean back. With your next inhale, like from the pits of your belly, straighten your legs, go up and over. So stretch the legs straight. Nope, not like that. You're just gonna drag them along the floor to go up and fold.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jane loves to make everything the hardest it could possibly be. Even if it doesn't need to be that way.
I did not know what was coming.
She didn't know. She was like, no, in my defense. I think we all do that in a capacity though, no? Like if we don't know what's coming, we're like, no, it has to be really fucking hard or it's not valid. Or it's not real. Especially when it's unknown. And sometimes, yeah, that's the truth, but I think it's another way that we just make things more complicated. The reality is, like when we learn from pain or that really sticks, like we really remember that. But when we learn from like happiness or joy or all those upper emotions, for some reason, those upper emotions are like helium, like they just go very quickly. We forget. That lightness is also an option. That ease is also an option. We don't have to struggle into strength. I'm not talking about you, Jane. I just got off on a thought tangent. This is less in general. As you inhale, roll up, and as you exhale, lay down onto your back, setting yourself up for bridge pose or full wheel. So bridge pose, if you like, you either just lift the hips, or you can set your tailbone on a block. What do you want, Jane? You want... Conserve your energy. You're allowed to do whatever you want.
Like how many wheels are you gonna
Yeah, no, we're not going to do a lot. She's going to do a block for now. So we're going to do 2 wheels. So you choose either the full wheel or the bridge pose. We were here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly release and roll, upper, middle. If you're on the block, you can just hang out there. That's fine. Upper, middle, lower. Take an inhale and an exhale. And when you're ready, come right back up. Bridge or full wheel. Nice. Dana, start to turn your eyes towards your toes. No, you're good. Keep the heels lifted. Heels lifted, so you're on your tippy toes, C. And then walk one forearm down to the floor. Start to bend, yeah. 1, pick one. One forearm, you got it, trust yourself. Walk it forward more. Yeah, there you go, trust it. Press your hips up, use those legs, yes, and then the other. Lift your toes, it'll help you, or lift your heels rather. There you go. And then press away from your feet to press your hips higher. Press your heart more open, beautiful. And then to come down, Dana, what you'll do, yeah, tuck your chin to your chest. Try to bring your palms to where your shoulder blades are. Yes, exactly, and then you roll. Nice. If you're up, everybody, make your way down. Kick both feet up to the sky, and then make your way up and over into plow pose. Walking the shoulder blades together underneath you and then into your shoulder stand. If you like, you can also rest your tailbone on a block. Walk those shoulder blades together underneath you. Get your elbows closer before the feet extend up to the sky. I wish I could do this assist for you. Vic, you want to come here for a sec? Give her a little assist. I'll teach you this one. So what you're going to do, you're going to grab both of Jane's ankles, and then you're going to kind of like pull her up a little bit. So pull her up, and then Jane, you're walking your elbows as close together as you can. And Vic, you can even use your feet like on the outside of her elbows and just kind of push her elbows in towards one another. Yeah, so pull her up, walk them in so they're super close. And then from there, Jane can walk her hands closer down. Yes. Now press away from the back, so even walk her elbows in more. Squeeze them in. Yes. Okay, now you can let her go, and she's gonna press down to go up, reaching higher. Isn't that nice? A little more lift. Beautiful. Okay, back to plow pose. Thank you, Vic. Soften your knees down by your ears, deaf man's pose. I know it's time. We're coming down. Taylor's showing me the clock. I'm getting the stage hook. She's like, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly roll all the way down, finding a happy baby, rolling the tailbone down and forward. Oh, I did good today, guys. I actually managed to do an hour. It's because I'm tired. And I know you guys are exhausted too. I can only imagine. If you feel like you're missing anything, please do whatever you need to feel complete. Maybe it's one more twist. Maybe it's another heart opener. Maybe it's another, like whatever you want. Final squeeze, nose to knees. Hug everything into a tiny little ball. Tense, tense, tight, tight. Inhale. And as you exhale, find Savasana. Feet fall wide, palms down by your side. Take up space. And then observe this space. Remember, you are both the observer and the observed. So whatever comes up, like in the mental, like weather, the atmosphere, try not to be so entangled with it. Separate yourself from it and just look at it like an object or a cloud. The ego loves what it knows. It does not like what is unknown. Our bodies will always choose a familiar hell over an unfamiliar heaven. Always. I've said this before in class, but your ego will scream at you. It will be the loudest voice in your head. Just like I told you about that book yesterday, The Voice of Knowledge by Don Miguel Ruiz. He talks about Adam and Eve and how the snake represents our ego. It's the voice of the deceiver, and it is in us, but it is not us. You are not what thinks, you are what listens. And we do this work here in this container so that we can feel it and recognize it within ourselves here. Like in a controlled space, a safe space. So that when we are out in our life, off of this mat, in a different headspace, we also start to recognize it in other places, because the ego is very interesting. You can do the work to remove it, but it will grow back in the shape of a different flower. Bless you. And every time, you're going to have to recognize, oh, this scent is kind of familiar. This texture is a little familiar. It's a little different, but it's kind of the same. And I don't know if, as humans, if we ever really get to the root of the weed, or if our work is to just recognize, but begin again and again and again. Silence is not achieved through turning off, avoiding, pushing out everything else. Silence, like true silence, is achieved through suspension, which for me, I can only experience when I am like radically present. I am only paying attention to what is just here and just now, what I can feel, observe, smell, hear, taste. Though you don't want to linger in the physical, you use it to bring yourself back. When you're ready, start to crack open, wiggling your fingers, your toes. Take a nice big stretch. Deep breath in. As you exhale, roll over onto your right side. Use your arm as a pillow. Tuck your knees in. Always taking this moment here to consciously acknowledge yourself for beginning again. When you're ready, come up to a comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall. Take one last deep breath in and big breath out. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another body class. It's going to be a stretch. You're welcome. I love you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you bright and early. Bye.